Many people call me crazy because I like to do these 10-hour and 24-hour farms, however, I really enjoy them. And although it is a pretty big time investment to make one of these videos, I don't really mind it. During these farms, I can watch TV shows, movies, my favorite Twitch streamers, etc. However, I do have to admit that with so much time being put into these farms, that things can go wrong or get sidetracked. Now there's something I have to admit, I don't actually do these farms in one sitting. I know I'm a fraud, but I really do put the time in. What I do is I'll keep a notepad for that specific farm, and every hour that I farm, I track what I got from it. In the end, I tally all up and do some quick maths, and voila, I can make a video on it. On top of that, the farms themselves take a bit longer than what I say in the video. For example, my 24-hour Golden Pearl farm. I simply tracked the hour that I was killing Nagas and the loot that I got from it. I didn't track the time it took to go vendor items or send mail to a bank tune. So needless to say, it takes some time to do these farms, and sometimes time isn't always on my side. I have quite a few farms that I got pretty far into but simply didn't finish in time. For example, my 10-hour Mara fishing farm video was actually my second attempt at it. It originally wasn't in Maradom, but simply in a pond in Feralis, believe it or not, and I got about 6 hours in before things got sidetracked and it got put on the back burner. And when I went to continue the farm, I simply could not find the file that was keeping track of the loot. I don't know if I accidentally deleted it or what, but it was gone, so I had to restart the entire farm. I also started a relic coffer key farm, where I plan on seeing what loot we could get from opening 1000 of the chests. It was a perfect farm because I was a druid and the keys were cheap on my server, so it was kind of a match made in heaven. However, I was only about halfway through when TBC was announced, and I got busy with simply getting my plans set for TBC and really just figuring out my guild situation, along with more important farms. As a matter of fact, I really should have kept with it because the gems from the chests were going up in price like crazy because of jewel crafting coming out. I think my personal worst filled farm would have to be the Chimera Chop farm. Now this one hurts the most because I actually had a close friend of mine named Grape Jelly help me duo this farm. Now if you don't know, the Chimera Chops were the best stam food you could get in Classic, but you could only get the recipe from the Shifting Scepter questline, so there weren't too many people who had it. On top of that, the meat only came from the Isle of Dread and Feralis from Elite Chimeras. Now this was supposed to be a 24-hour farm, however TBC's release date was announced and it was sooner than what I expected, so we were only able to get about 15 hours of the farm done before we called it quits and made the food. Now this is where it gets really bad. No one wanted to buy the food. The chops were going for about 5G a pop and each meat yielded 5 chops, and we had gotten a 173 meat total, meaning we had 865 food total and a potential income of 4,325 gold. However, people didn't want to buy it because better food would be available at the release of TBC, and that got memed on pretty hard when I was trying to sell it. In my head, I imagined the hardcore players would still buy at least some of the food to maximize their stats for doing dungeons and rushing to 70. I was completely wrong. So 15 hours later, and with 865 food sitting in my bags, the farm was a complete and total fail. So we made roughly 140 gold from vendoring trash and whatnot, so I guess we got something at least. And our tank and TBC got a crap ton of free stam food for raids and didn't have to worry for quite a bit. Overall, I really do enjoy these farming videos, and there are plenty more of them to come. I figured I'd just open the curtain a bit and give some inside info on how I get these videos done. But if you guys have any ideas on places to farm out for hours on end, please let me know in the comment section down below. And if you liked the video, make sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more from me, then hit that sub button. Make sure to have a good day, and peace.